Hi, good afternoon. It's Saturday, and I thought I'd do a video today while I'm out and about walking. It's a beautiful, well, I say it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful place where I'm walking. There's a lake next to me. There's trees and wildlife. It's really nice. It's at Bluewater Shopping Centre, which is the largest shopping centre in Europe, and I'm in training for a challenge that I'm going to be taking up in June the 3rd. I'm going to walk 18 miles in one day to raise funds and awareness of prostate cancer. With a group of people. Some have had experience of people they've lost from it, but generally a group of unfit boys and girls that are going to come and join me and no doubt suffer. But it will all be worth it in the end. Last year I did it. I walked around the London Monopoly challenge, the Monopoly board challenge, where you have to visit every site on the Monopoly board, and it took us all day, from 9 in the morning till about 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening to finish it. And that was some hell of a challenge, especially as I hadn't long come out of hospital really. So yeah, I'm doing it the right way this time. I'm trying to build up my stamina and my strength, and try and stop the fatigue getting to me. So I wanted to talk about the purpose of why I'm doing this and what it's giving me, and something else that perhaps, I don't know, isn't recognised enough or isn't discussed enough with cancer. I think when I got diagnosed with cancer in 2021, my own personal expectations was not great, especially when I found out that it was stage 4, with a Gleason score of 9 out of 10, which is almost as worse as it can be. I don't turn around here because there's load of children and people, so I don't want them on the video. Yeah, my expectations were not great, but also what I kind of come to realise and notice ever since then is the expectations my doctors have as well, my oncologists. There's an expectation you're going to die, and there's an expectation that we're going to try and keep you alive as long as possible, which is lovely. I think that's fantastic. But there's never an expectation, there's never the word you might live, or this hope. There's never hope. They never give you hope, I don't think. Now that might be different from other people and other experiences, and I know that in the UK we have our amazing NHS, where we don't have to pay for anything, and we literally are treated as well as we can be. We really are. They are pretty amazing. But I know that in the States, for example, people do it all by insurance, and insurance companies and doctors fight each other, or you interview them. So it seems for the job of looking after you, and so they don't pull out any, you know. They pull out all the stops and try to do as much as they can for you. But I never feel there's never that, you know what, some person survived this not so long ago, you can do it. But maybe it's just because they don't want to spread false hope. But I think we need that. I think we need hope, whether it's false hope or not. You've got to believe that you can do it. Like, you've got to believe anything. I'm feeling pretty lousy today. I've got a pretty nasty head cold, so I had the choice of just staying at home and feeling sorry for myself, and to be honest, I ache from head to foot. You know, I'll get my violin out in a minute and play a little tune, shall I? But something inside said, look, just get out and breathe in some fresh air. So I've dropped my daughter off at Bluewater, which is It's this huge indoor shopping centre, biggest one in Europe actually. And see what I can do, see if I can make myself feel better. And you know, I do feel better just walking. It was raining just now, and I was thinking, that's great. I'm going to get wet as well. But I need to do this. I need to put some steps in every day. This week I've achieved my target every day except for one, where I really didn't feel great, and I've done 7,000 steps a day, most of it before I start work in the morning. So I've been going in extra early and pacing 7,000 steps out, and a couple of my colleagues have jumped in and joined me. I'm just trying to not be overcome by it all. This diagnosis of cancer can be all-consuming. It can be, it's just like a dark cloud or a dark blanket just wrapped up over you, where you don't see any light. And I think you've got to make that light. You've got to make it. You've got to find it, and you've got to find it and hold on to it. You've got to tell yourself, I can do this. If one single person in the world has beaten prostate stage 4 cancer with a Gleason score of 9 out of 10, then so can I, and so can you. But if you just live for trying to just extend your life for as long as you can, because that's what the expectation, that's it, as far as I'm concerned, then that's what's going to happen to you. All you're going to do is extend your life, but ultimately it's going to take you, it's going to beat you. And you might have an amazing time doing that, which is great, but I think you've got to look further than that. You've got to look outside of that and say to yourself, as many times as you can a day, that you can beat this, or you've beaten it. There's the power of attraction, there's the universe, there's all sorts of miracles that occur all the time in the world, and you've got to look for one. You've got to look for your own miracle. And it doesn't come, the miracle doesn't just come to people. I really think that people that get miracles are people that look for it. They don't just sit and wait for them to happen. They go out and create the reason for a miracle to come to them. I'm not saying I will, but my mindset has never once wavered from the fact that I'm going to survive, and I'm going to heal myself from this cancer, no matter what my scans tell the doctor, no matter what this disease, the history of disease has with other people. I'm not them. I'm an individual, and you are all individuals. You've all got this internal power that perhaps people are not aware of. They're not aware of this power that you hold, the power of your mind, the power of your subconscious. The more you keep telling yourself you can't do something, the more you end up not being able to do something. Let me just turn it around again, because the sun's not helping. When you don't want the sun out, it comes out, you see. I'm quite happy for it to be out. I'm walking into it now, so it's not too bad. Hopefully you can see okay, and I'm just not this dark shadow on the screen. But yeah, that's the purpose of the video today, is that I got out of bed when I feel rough. My energy levels are low. I work hard during the week as well, so I'm a full-time job. But yeah, just got to do it. You've got to do it, and I think I'm going to push through. And I'm going to try and walk about 10,000 steps. I've done about 2,000 so far, about a fifth of the way there. just take in the nature as I walk and listen to the sound of the birds, and watch. There's a lovely lake and there's ducks on it and swans, and I just like looking at those and feeling grateful that I'm actually allowed to do this, that I'm alive and kicking, as they say, and filled with this kind of inner strength that I've never understood I would ever have. I don't think I've ever understood how I've managed to do this, and because I am probably the biggest wimp going when it comes to illness. But yeah, if I can do it, you can do it, okay? Just you get that ball rolling. Start, if you've just been diagnosed with cancer and it's stage 4, it's a number, it's a word and a number, okay? You've just got to tell yourself that you can beat it, and your body will do the rest, and you just got to believe it. The real healing comes in your belief, in your power of your belief in what you're doing. And if you don't believe it, the inside of your body knows. It's about your subconscious mind tuning into that, because that is so powerful. It's the thing that the subconscious mind holds us back and also pushes us forward. Depends on what we tell it. When we tell it something enough times, it acts on it, and we need to do that. We need to keep telling ourselves that we're okay, we're getting better. Yeah, I feel great. I feel really good. I'm starting to almost feel like I haven't got this horrible feeling today that I had when I woke up. Yeah, so anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Once more, I hope whatever you're doing, keep yourself strong, keep the belief, okay? You can do it. If one can do it, we all do it. Yeah, there's got to be something in there, in this body of ours, this miracle of our body and our brain, and this supercomputer we got in our head that can fix this. And I just strongly believe that. So whatever you're doing, do it well, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye now.